All right. Welcome YouTube. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy J365, Joey365, with another episode of Real African Stars, and I'm here with.
Just Facts Podcast. It's Ebro on the check-in, man. We back up in here, bro.
All right. Our first, we're gonna be reviewing some videos today. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the content, and definitely make sure you subscribe to get more great content. Our first video we're gonna review. We're gonna do some reviews today. We're gonna review the Optimus Gen 2, new robot from Tesla, and let's see the new robot, and we're gonna discuss what we think about it.
And greatest project, Optimus Gen 2, an AI humanoid robot that looks like a futuristic knight in armor. It has almost human-like hand movements, a lighter weight than its predecessor, and an enhanced walking speed. It also has custom-designed actuators and sensors that allow it to perform complex tasks with ease. Now, to understand the difference between the new Optimus, we need to talk about the original Optimus that Tesla first introduced back in August 2021 at their AI Day. The idea was to make a robot that could do tasks humans don't want to, like helping in factories or dealing with dangerous waste. Back then, Optimus looked more like a person in a robot costume than an actual robot. It was rolled out on stage, waved its hand, and did some simple moves. Elon Musk hoped to have a working model by 2022. Since then, Tesla has been busy making Optimus look and act more like a real robot. In September 2022, they showed off two versions of it at their second AI Day. One was named Bumble C, and it walked very carefully, almost like it was trying not to wake someone up. The other was the Optimus we know today. This version of Optimus had smoother, more human-like movements in its hands. It could move its arms and head on its own. But it still couldn't walk alone, so it had to be brought on stage with wheels. Elon Musk mentioned that he hoped to start making these robots for real by 2023. So far, things are looking promising. But there's still a lot we don't know about the final version of Optimus, including how it will manage balance and control, possibly using technology from Tesla's autopilot. We're also curious about its ability to interact with humans and adapt to new environments and tasks. Finally, how Optimus will communicate with other robots or devices remains an intriguing question. But before diving too deep, let's focus on some of the key technical features that make the Optimus Gen 2 really stand out. A major highlight of this robot is its hands. They are built to move in all directions thanks to something called 11 degrees of freedom. This flexibility lets the hands do precise work, like picking up items or using tools. What's even more impressive is that these hands can sense touch. They have a special skin-like covering that can bend and stretch without damage. This covering is filled with sensors that can feel pressure, temperature, humidity, and even vibrations, which makes the robot's hands incredibly sensitive and versatile. Now, the new Optimus Gen 2 robot is really advanced with its tactile sensing. This means it can feel things around it in a way no other robot can, understanding if something is hot, cold, heavy, light, smooth, or rough. This helps it to interact in a more human-like way. What's also impressive is how fast it can walk, around 4 miles per hour, and it can move its head and neck by itself, which is great for looking around or talking. Elon Musk says Optimus Gen 2 is smart enough to learn from what happens around it. It can figure out how to use new things, solve problems, or even learn how to chat with new people or animals.
Uber for Sean.
Yeah, I'm
So, what do you think about this? Are we moving in the right directions as humans?
Well, we gonna die. We gonna die, man. Golly. So
Yeah.
you mean to tell me iRobot is true? Like,
But they've been telling you this. They've been telling us this in movies for years, right? So
we here.
we are here. I'm afraid of what's going to happen in the future because there are plenty of movies that tell us what society would look like when robots take over. So
Damn, and I like Elon Musk. Damn.
you think, but it's not only him though. There's Boston Dynamics that make those robot dogs.
Mm.
And if you watch that Black Mirror episode with the robot dogs,
I ain't never watched Black
oh
Mirror.
man, yeah. If you watch Black Mirror, robot dogs, type in the robot dogs, you'll see what it'll look like. Basically, it's dog. It's like they have a robot dog that basically there's like millions of them, and were basically just chasing this dude that trespassed in his house. I think it was a woman that trespassed in his house, and the dogs chased her until they found her, and then they killed her. Simple as that. You can kill one dog, and the dog's memory will go to the next dog, and they'll basically find you and execute.
Yeah, we might as well just start surrendering now. Damn.
Yeah, man, it's not looking good for the future, man. Basically, it's not looking good for humans overall. They're replacing us all with robots in the workplace, and so how do you think we're gonna make money in the future? How do you think money's gonna be made in the future?
Hey man, I don't know, man. We better figure out something because they coming.
Yeah, but it's just crazy where we're going as a society with the emergence of AI and everything like that. And what's going to be the role of the human being is the real question, and that's not really being answered.
Like look at McDonald's, for instance. They've opened up like restaurants where it's fully just like robots making and controlling everything.
Yeah.
To where they don't even need a human being in there cooking anything or giving anything to the customer.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah. It's wild where we're going as a society. So let's see how that pans out in the next 5 years.
I'm scared as hell, bro. God damn.
Will we be replaced? Well, we already know we're going to be replaced in the workplace. So I just want to know how humans and robots will interact in society. So that'll be interesting.
So do you think like people who want to become like software engineers should just
that role's already been taken over by that role has already been taken over by AI.
Of course,
AI can code in what a human being can code in 3 months. AI can do it, they said, in either 10 seconds or 10 minutes. So software engineers are almost about to be obsolete. So yeah, that's interesting. What's to come? So, are you excited? Are you excited to see the future?
No. All right.
That'll be interesting. All right, let's go.
Just go to. I was gonna say, yeah.
Stop sharing.
No, stop sharing. Just get out of full screen.
Oh, okay. Okay, there it is.
Okay.
All right.
I think you stopped sharing the screen.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, let me just evolution turtles. It's not in order though. Well, let me see. Okay, yeah, it is in order. So I'm gonna skip that one. What is this? Okay, that's not G. All right, no, let's skip that. All right, let's go to this Mark Zuckerberg. All right, let's check this one out.
Why is no one questioning why Mark Zuckerberg is building a huge underground bunker in Hawaii right now? He's building a $100 million Hawaii compound right now with an underground bunker that will contain food and energy resources. His complex is called Kahlua Ranch, and it is shaping up to be one of the most expensive personal projects in modern history. The compound will consist of 12 buildings with 2 central mansions that will be connected to a tunnel that will lead to a 5,000 square foot underground bunker. The shelter will contain an escape hatch, a living spaces, mechanical room, and feature blast resistant concrete along with steel doors. Is there something coming that we should be aware about? Why is no one questioning?
So, what do you think is happening in the world where the rich are buying underground bunkers or building underground bunkers?
I'm gonna be honest. if I had the money he had, I'd be like, bro, mind your business.
No,
I'd be like, bro, mind your business. Like,
of course, right? But what the question here is why are they what's coming that we don't know?
that's for me to who already knows, and that's for you to find out.
Oh, so you already know what's going on.
No, I'm saying if I was him,
Where's
and
your
I had the
bunker
money.
at? You already know what's coming.
If I would theoretically speaking, if
Oh,
I
okay.
was him and I had his money, that's for you to know. I already know. You gonna have to find out. But I mean, from a standpoint of me on the outside, obviously looking in, I don't know. To be honest with you, honestly, Mark Zuckerberg is weird anyway. So I mean, I'm not shocked or surprised by any of these little movements.
Well, in my perspective is a little different. Knowing that what's to come in America, the possibility of World War III. Watching I believe there's a few movies out that are predicting the collapse of society, right? So I guess these millionaires are basically preparing for what's to come. What they foresee is to come.
I mean,
right?
The society has been collapsing for mad long, bro.
Yeah. But this is you haven't been this close to World War III. What other time have we been close to World War III?
I think we've been close to World War III before.
When?
With the Middle East and with Kim Jong Un and Korea, bro. We've been close before.
Okay.
So I mean,
well, I just see that me personally, I think that they see something coming. They're obviously not going to tell us.
And then don't forget about Russia. I forgot about Russia.
Yeah. So they know something's coming, and they're preparing accordingly. Unfortunately for us, the common people, we're just going day to day with our daily lives, not thinking about any of these things, right?
Because we can't control it. What we gonna do?
Well, some people are moving out to the outskirts, to Wyoming.
You think moving is gonna stop?
Well, at least they're doing something.
Come on, man.
You got people out here prepping for doomsday situations. Like, this is real. There are preppers out there. I know a dude that said, "Oh yeah, him and his family they'll go to this location where there's an underground bunker if within 30 minutes." All his family members will be notified, and everybody knows to go to a central location if anything was to happen. Like if the threat of anything was to happen, and he was dead serious too. So the regular people like us, we're just living day to day, like But only time will tell. Hopefully,
we watch too much TV, bro.
Oh, you think so?
We watch too much TV.
Okay.
We watch too many movies, bro.
Okay, so you really think that these people got your best interests at heart?
I'm telling you right now, even if whatever is gonna happen happens, we can't control it. We can't do nothing.
You're right.
There's no type of money that can be used to provide for the common people for us to be able to like move somewhere where we can be away from an attack that's gonna happen. Because there's no way.
Okay.
It's gonna like whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. You just gotta keep your faith and keep moving and do what you do, because it's like all this paranoia, all this conspiracy theory jargon that people just consume themselves with. It's like, bro.
So if they would have told you that they would lock you down for months at a time and you wouldn't be able to go anywhere, you wouldn't be able to visit any stores, that was a conspiracy theory before too. If they told you that they would make you go take a vaccine, that used to be a conspiracy theory too, right? Mm-hmm. And that came about, 2 years ago? And people are still out there taking vaccines.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
That's the funny part. You saying all this, but it's like it don't matter. Whatever is gonna happen is gonna happen. Whether you want it to happen, whether I want it to happen, whether 1,000 people that live west of here want it to happen, it's gonna happen.
Right.
It's gonna happen. What can we do? What can we do? We can move.
You can prepare.
What stop?
Something jump off today. All the food in the stores are gone. What do? How do you survive?
Grow food, bro.
Oh, you gonna wait? You gonna wait for the food to
Grow
grow?
food.
No, I'm saying, is that when you start preparing when it happens, or do you prepare beforehand?
Whatever is going to happen is going to
My
happen.
man is
It's not gonna stop.
My man is gonna magically grow food in the middle
It's
of the
not
crisis.
gonna stop. Nothing you do is gonna stop whatever our government wants to happen. You
Okay.
realize that, right? People didn't think Donald Trump was gonna be president, but he became president.
Okay. Well, you worried about that?
That was predetermined. That was predestined.
Okay. You say so.
This country belonged to somebody else and was stolen because of something called manifest destiny. That's the God-given, that means that's the God-given right of a white person to come and take somebody else's land because God told them it should happen.
Okay.
That was predetermined, sir.
All I say is better to know than to not know. So,
And even if they told every single person on earth, on in this country that, hey, get prepared, it's still gonna be those people that are like, man, this is gonna pass. This is gonna pass. You know, whenever there's a hurricane here, because obviously we're in the South. Every time there's a hurricane, those people who live like closest to the water don't take nothing serious until the hurricane happens.
You're right about that.
Am I not?
You do see people fleeing and evacuating.
You do see. You're right. You do, but those people who don't.
Okay, you're talking about the people who don't.
The people who don't.
Do you want to be a part of the people who don't make a move?
Of course not.
Or do you want to be a part of that?
Of course not.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to relate to you that I'm gonna keep saying it. Whatever is going to happen is gonna happen. You think just because somebody prepares for something, it means they're gonna be safe. And, nothing's gonna be. We're not gonna be touched, bro. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Just because we stayed inside during COVID and all of that, and everybody had precaution and everybody had all these remedies, people still got sick. People still died, bro.
Based on that logic, you never studied for a test,
bro. Here you go.
I'm saying,
he tried to be funny.
Based on that logic, you never studied for a test.
He tried. Of course, I studied for a test. And I failed.
Why did you prepare?
I failed before.
Okay, so you prepared on the wrong shit.
But see what I mean, though? Don't you get what I mean? I prepared. I still failed. There were things on the test that I didn't know was on the test. Oh. So I'm comparing that to our society, bro.
There are things that you weren't prepared
for.
I understand. It's understandable.
I'm trying to tell you. Hold on. I'm trying to tell you that just because they tell us this right over here, oh, hey, this is going to happen and all this is going to happen, there are things that we don't know. Okay. There are information that they're not telling us, that they're not going to tell us.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, we will agree to disagree. So let's watch the next. Let's watch the next story. All right, here we go. We have a young lady that says, men who sleep with a lot of women go through all those women because their soulmate is really a man. All right.
Why can't we do anything?
I don't know.
Why are we?
You're in sassy man era. Let's see what she has to say.
They say that a lot of times they overcompensate because they don't even really like women. Sometimes they just like men. I saw like a couple gay guys say that a number one indicator that a man might be DL is when he's just having all like these women having sex back to back. Like he can't find his soulmate and they will just dog every woman that they're with and be overly promiscuous and be a hoe and never find their soulmate because their soulmate is a man.
Isn't there
you're hiding something, you're gay.
Let me ask you this. Let's say, do you even believe in this thing called a soulmate? Let's stop that. Do you even believe in soulmates? Like that you have one man and one woman that are destined to be together.
In this day and age?
Knowing that there's more women than men on this earth.
In this day and age, hell no. That doesn't exist at all in just because of how much is going on right now.
Soulmate.
I
First of
know.
all, most women who say this soulmate things have male best friends that they click with, but they'll never date that dude.
It's true.
They say, "Oh, I have this guy friend. Oh my God, he's such a good friend. We're mentally the same." Blah blah blah. But then they ask you, "Will you date this guy?" No, 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 no. He's just my friend. Like, come on now. So to say that, oh, men who just sleep with a lot of women, men just like sleeping with a lot of women. Men like variety. It is what it is. If you like sleeping with a lot of women, you like sleeping with a lot of women.
Yeah, it's a womanizer. I mean, I don't know why she
got to shame you. She got to shame. She basically, watching most of her content is basically shaming men off their positions. It has, I'm not saying she doesn't say some truth sometimes, but most of her content is geared to triggering your emotions. She wants to trigger you with just her opinion. So,
and she makes a living with it.
well, I haven't. Would that make prostitutes who sleep with a lot of? I guess that's different. Prostitutes who sleep with a lot of men, are they bi? I don't know. I don't know if I can make that correlation.
What is the equivalent of a womanizer?
Girls who sleep around.
Do they even have a word for that?
They have a word for everything. These women are funny, bro.
What do you even call that? Like, obviously slut. Like a slut, or I don't even know.
I guess. But yeah, to say that men who like sleeping with a lot of women, then if that's the case, why not just sleep with a lot of men? If that's the case,
they want niggas to be gay,
bro. Everything is
they want niggas to just be gay, bro.
Yeah, let's just call it what it is. Yeah, let's move on from this story. Let's go here. What's the next tab? Let's go to Conway.
Oh boy.
All right. We have Kanye here with a lot on his mind. I don't know if he came out of hiding. Kanye says that we're not black, that we're Indian.
I've heard this before. Like, not him specifically, but I've heard that argument.
I've heard that argument before, and I think there's valid points to that. But let's hear what Kanye got to say first.
I'm just saying
take out. Yeah, come on, yeah, sorry, come on.
I'm just saying,
come on.
They can make him sound crazy because he's black.
Nick, what you care about crazy?
No,
And by the way, we're not black. How about that? We're not black, nigga. We're Indian.
Yeah.
We're Native American.
Yeah.
How many of y'all grandmothers got Indian in your family?
Yeah, I'm first. Period. I'm Indian.
Wait a second, but what happened to the Indian? We black. Show me black on the planet. Why you stop recording?
He knows the fucking shit.
Why you sound crazy?
Because my phone is done.
Nah, because you think I sound crazy.
No, you don't sound crazy. You sound fucking legit.
All right. So, what do you think about what Kanye just said?
So do you want me to go like? Do you want me to be opposite of you on this?
You don't have to be opposite of me. You just got
to
say what you think.
It's a mixture. It's a mixture of, like, I think a lot of black American people just don't want to be associated with Africa because, like, they never been to Africa. So it's like, why the hell are you calling me African American? And, you know, there's obviously a little hate factor, towards Africans. So it's like, well, Africans hate us. Why the hell do we get called African American people? So it's like, I'd rather be associated with Indian people, which of course I believe the whole black people are Indians because, you know, black people and Indian people way back in the day was like, you know, getting together and consummating and everything like that. And,
are you talking about in slavery times or?
Yeah, during the slavery times, and you know, it even goes further back to where, you know, it's in people's lineage and bloodline and everything like that. So I believe the Black American people are connected to.
So you don't think that there weren't any black Indians here?
No, that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, from what I've heard. I haven't really done the research. But what I've heard is that there obviously were black people on this continent before Christopher Columbus got here to America. I guess they were called the Moors. They were here on this continent, and they were converted to slaves after during the transatlantic slave trade or whatever. But
look at you knowing your history.
no. But this is not me. This is documented in history that there were black people here and they were converted into slaves. So to say that the whole black population came straight from Africa in boats, the documents don't support that. The documents don't support that. Like there weren't. You can't. How many? I guess you can. The word ended up being breeded or whatever, or started breeding for African Americans, but not to the millions. But
it was a separation, because if you go into like places like South America, there's like whole black cities full of black people that are Hispanic, things like that.
Yeah, so it's the history. I think American history has been hidden.
Oh yeah, and altered
to fit a certain narrative. And guess what? That's why you're educated, right? In school, there's a reason why they want you to learn Black history every month. I mean, there's a reason why Black history is taught for an entire month. I guess what they're trying to do is make sure that you know what they want you to know.
Yeah,
basically.
they make throughout United States history, it basically just makes white people look superior throughout everything.
Yeah. So we don't know. So Kanye, in my opinion, is touching light on a very interesting subject of the history of America. And I guess the more we dig, the more we find out, right? So kudos to him for even having the balls to say it, because not a lot of people will say it. But
amongst all the other,
we know Kanye will, though.
All the other damn things that he said, and then that was just kind of like, all right.
Yeah. Kanye will say it. Yeah, so there's some truths to that, I believe. So only time will tell. The more we live, the more things are revealed, and the more we'll find out.
It's not only time will tell. It's here. It's already here. Like I have a friend who is from New Orleans, and they embrace the whole Black Indian thing.
There's literally tribes. I believe I don't know if it's in Florida. They're Black Indians. Yeah. They're little Black Indians, and they're not considered Indians because
they don't have like a reserve or something like that. I think.
I don't know.
I don't even know how they do that.
I don't even know how they did that, but there are little tribes out there that are Indian descent. So I don't know, but it's interesting when we break it down though. But shout out to Kanye. Yeah.
For at least some, because everything else you said, I don't know.
Yeah, Kanye is a wild one, but an interesting person. Let's take a look at this. Share this tab. All right, we have a woman here that says, what does she say? So it says Black women wanted to go home after traveling to every country and getting disrespected. So let's go through the video and see how she was disrespected. Let's watch the video.
He's mad because I'm American. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. That's the intestine.
Whatever the person says on it, it works on you.
Is this every meat or just cat?
Just cat. Are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Also, if you like to drink.
Bra, stick it. Jamaica, man. Call the police on us.
Yeah. Ma'am, we can be respectful and cordial, but you're being rude and belligerent.
The police. Stay one person in the room. Finish.
Do it.
What? I'm sorry.
No, the hotel.
We're just walking in. He started walking towards me. Oh, this dangerous city. But the man like came up to us with his hands behind his back, like talking about you could get robbed. But then the police officers who was standing right behind us, they happened to be driving past, and he told us to run away. Allah.
And what did they do for this place?
So y'all, they saved my life. Hello, Felicia. They saved my life, so now they want my Instagram name. So you know, I looks out for my people now.
So what do you think she did wrong, and what
Just
do you think
like
she got right on that?
First of all, she's a complainer. Like a lot of American people who haven't been outside of the state, like who haven't been outside of the states to anywhere, they just like, like because America teaches its own like people to like not go nowhere, basically. So like a lot of complaining going on in that. Like, I feel like in a way it's like some of the things that she's seen as a culture shock. Some of the things in the video, yeah, I'm sure it's wrong. And then on another end, it's just like I feel like in other ways, you just doing too much. You're being extra. You're doing too much, and like you just basically, in a way, subtly are stepping on their way of living.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more videos I've seen videos of Americans going to other countries and just completely disrespecting the way other countries act, behave, conduct themselves. Like, for instance, there was like this woman. I don't know if you heard the story about the woman who went all the way to Dubai, and that whole thing. It's just like, bro, when y'all leave from America, they don't do what how we act in America. They don't like conduct themselves that way. They do stuff differently. Like you have to learn rules. You have to learn what to say and what not to say, how to act and how not to act. Some of these countries don't be really caring about women like that. So you gotta know how to move.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, I think the number one mistake Americans make when they go outside the country is that they don't go with a man. I'm talking about the women. Some women. I'm not gonna say all women do this, but the ones that go without men are men are gonna protect you in these third world countries. These third world countries are not as safe as you think they are. They're not America. This is not America, where you have cameras everywhere, you have police everywhere. You're not in a safe space. Like, you will get robbed in these places. So there's a certain way you move when you leave the country. You try to keep a low profile, because knowing that letting people know that you're an American just puts a target on your back. You know what I mean? And I don't think that these people realize how dangerous these third world countries are, because people will kill you and the murder will go unsolved, and they'll just keep on riding, bro. They'll just act in in a month or two, nobody will remember you. I'll just be real. So I've been out of the country a lot of times, and the way you move in your country and the way you move in another person's country is totally different. You don't go out there disrespecting their culture. You don't go out there talking about their food. You don't go out there talking about their culture is totally different. And most people need to realize that you have to lead with respect in other countries. This is not America, where you can just walk into somebody's house and just start demanding shit. You know what I mean? Because they will check you. They will check you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you come disrespectful in another man's land, they will check you. And this is not America, where you can get loud, get in people's faces, and none of that.
Talk to them any kind of way.
Because they will beat your ass and move right along, bro. Like, you'll be screaming police, police, and they'll have their hands up like this, like, hey, I don't know what you want me to do. That's just the way it is in a third world country. So I just want people to be more vigilant of where they are, and be more careful and cautious, because it's not America. All those rights you think you have don't exist in other countries. So I think it's just the culture of America, period, just to be. I don't know. The culture in America is totally different. So I think more people need to be aware of that and move accordingly. That was a good tape. Now let's see here. Let's look at your boy, Charleston White. Okay. Charleston White was arrested on serious charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and animal cruelty. Let's watch the video and see what Charleston's done.
Be the bad news that beat a lot of niggas home. But from what it looked like, the nigga Charleston White then goddamn got locked up like Akon and Young Jeezy. Cruelty to non-livestock animals and aggravated assault. He a gangster.
Charleston White was arrested today on charges that include cruelty to an animal and 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Man, what is the deal, Charles? Man, I'm pretty sure Dewberry wasn't nowhere around, but that's crazy, fam. Charleston White in the good hands of the people at Tarrant County Jail. And it said cruelty to non-livestock animals. I don't know what that is. I guess it was a dog or a cat. Would he kick a cat, kick a dog? Who knows, man? But
well, from the information that we know, we this is all the information we have to go by. So I'm guessing that Charleston probably kicked the dog. Maybe his neighbor's dog attacked him because he's from Fort Worth, Texas. That's Tarrant County.
Okay, I was just about to ask you.
Yeah, Tarrant County is
the B up there.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that maybe he was maybe attacked by a neighbor's dog, and he went to work. You already know what Charleston can do. About the aggravated assault, I have no idea what that's about, but you know that this is probably the police are probably waiting for Charleston to get in trouble.
Hey, you know he's not like he's definitely not liked by the law enforcement.
Yeah,
because he's obviously an activist. So I mean, yeah, you're right. They've been waiting to get his ass.
They've been waiting to get you, my boy, and you fell for the trap, Charleston. Now they're gonna take you through the ringer, my boy. I
think he's out on bond actually.
Yeah, he has the money to do that. So he has the money to hire a good lawyer. He has the money to get himself out of jail, and he's done that. But let's see what happens and transpires through this process, the judicial process, which we know is fair. It's fair, bro. It's fair. Don't you talk down on this.
Hey.
Don't you talk bad about our justice system. You know it's fair, man. Yeah, let's see how that plays out. Hopefully, he can get himself out of that little the trouble he's put himself in. Let's check out this one. This one's an interesting video. It says the most disrespectful prankster had to pull off. Basically, you have a prankster here. Let's see what he does here. It should be interesting. All right, let's see what he does here.
Yeah. Bro, you know I'm not from around here, bro. I'm really gonna be coming out here like that. Hell yeah. Damn that ass fat. Yo, what the fuck I said, nigga? What you talking about? What's up, bro? What's up, nigga? I said your girl ass fat, bro.
How are you gonna disrespect
It's a compliment, sweetheart. What's your fucking mouth, bro? I'll blow your fucking head off, nigga. I'll blow your fucking head off. Watch your fucking mouth, bro. None of that. Your fucking hands off.
Ain't worried about none of that.
Ain't worried about none of that. That's a cat for your ass.
We ain't worried about none of
What you
that.
talking about, nigga?
None of that.
I'll fucking kill you, nigga. What's wrong with
All right. So I guess they're taking pranking to a whole nother level.
Cringe.
Yeah, that's weird, man. I understand you're doing pranks. You're trying to be seen on the internet, bro. I don't think this is the right way to go about it. It's disrespectful. It could end in somebody getting shot because you want to be Mr. Comedian YouTube guy. So in my opinion, I think he's taking this way too far. This is not even borderline. This is disrespectful, and yeah, I don't think it'll end well in the long run. What's your take on it?
So I feel like these three people are all in on this. This is actually a skit. But like you said, if it was something where he was to get shot, like let's just say somebody else outside of these party of three people that don't know that this is like fake, could get shot.
You think this is fake?
Oh yeah, it's fake. Definitely, so? Definitely. If it was real, dude would have busted off already. It would have busted off.
No, it wouldn't have busted.
It's dependent on what we're.
I've seen his content before. It's fairly similar, but I've never seen him brandish a gun.
Like
that was the first time he's disrespected. They all could be fake. They all could be fake.
As
so
far as I
you are
can
right. But as for him to pull out a gun, it's just corny to me because you started the problem and somebody else could possibly die if
you know what I mean.
If
like
it goes left.
If it was real, I feel like dude with his girl would have probably been fighting dude, honestly, because niggas don't play with they women, so
but
it's like
he pulled out a gun.
That's true, but at the same time, bro,
you're not gonna
some niggas will die about that. some niggas will crash out about that, honestly.
But yeah, now that you mention it, look at the angle of the camera when they're walking.
Like they're way too cool.
It's not that the camera was already in position. How did they know? How did he know that he would come across that exact couple at that time, exactly where they interacted? So the camera didn't move. So you do got a point on that. So yeah, the people are making content. I guess this is what's considered content today.
Pranks are dead. Pranks are dead.
Are they?
They're dead. Everything is expected now. Like everything that what is the kid's name? Joseph Cannell and Jadeon. Obviously, he don't do it no more. But yeah, all those pranks like where they go to stores and just be bothering people while they're working and stuff. It's like, bro, all of that is to be expected now. Like I feel like everything is oversaturated within that whole entire logic. Yeah. Pranking is very oversaturated.
Yeah, but everybody needs content. Everybody's doing it, so
I guess, man, just be creative about it. Don't do what Joseph Cannell did or what that cat from Dallas with I can't remember his name. He has like long dreads or something like that.
What cat from Dallas?
He's from Dallas. Damn, I can't think of his name right now. I'm subscribed to him, but he'll just he does pranks as far as I know.
Okay, yeah.
I gotta show you when we get off the stream.
Yeah, let's take a look at what this young lady has to say. She says, we have a young lady here that says that I cheat when I get bored. I guess that adds more to the RIP to relationships. Let's take a look at what she has to say and give our feedback.
I cheated a lot of times, so
I'm glad you admitted that.
So you're a cheater. I am a cheater.
Because people act like they fucking never did nothing in their life.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell the truth. I cheat.
You do cheat. Why do you cheat?
You better get married.
Because to me,
somebody like, nigga, I love her.
Ask me again.
Why? What are the circumstances that make you feel like I'm about to cheat?
When I feel like he gets bored.
When you feel like you're bored, or you feel like he's bored?
I'm bored. No, I'm human. Like if I'm not happy, I know somebody gonna say, "Well, if you're not happy, why you stay?"
It's complicated.
Sometimes, it's complicated. Sometimes I need that nigga to keep paying my bills.
Complicated. It's complicated.
What do you think about that statement? About her saying that she cheats.
This goofiness just continues to boil my blood. Like,
why you mad? What you mad for?
Just continues to boil.
She ain't your girl.
Of course she's not my girl. I wouldn't put up with no bullshit like that. I don't give a damn how much money I got. Oh, you leaving?
Nah, I think this just adds to the foolery that men already know. That's why men are leaving the West, all right? Because they're tired of this BS. Like they know. First of all, she has the guts to even say it. most women don't have the guts to say that shit.
Yeah,
that they cheat when they get bored. We already know this happens, right?
Yeah.
We already know that women are cheat, men are cheat. You know what I mean? We both cheat, but
I mean, our cheating versus their cheating is like.
I don't think there's a difference. If you cheat, you cheat.
There's
a difference in cheating.
Fat difference when we cheat. Like, it's a way big difference.
I just think that that's why relationships in 2023 is dead. Like nobody takes relationships serious. We don't trust each other. Yeah, so that's just only going to continue. As more women and men continue to be honest in the dating world, I think relationships are going to be a thing of the past. Marriage is going to be a thing of the past because most women just date for money, right? So we understand that factor that if you don't have money, you ain't getting no ass. They've already told you that. That if you ain't getting money, you deserve no play for nothing. You don't deserve nothing if you have no money. So
you should just be alone.
Men, yeah, just that just lets every man that does have money to play you. So can women really complain about being used when they've openly said that they want a man with money, and that's all the major requirement that's needed for a relationship. So you can't really complain when men use you and abuse you and throw you away, right? So I guess that's why you're seeing all these lawsuits, right? Because you have men that actually do that, and now the women they're like, okay, I can't come up because we didn't get married. You know what I mean? So relationships.
What is it like? What is even
R.I.P.
What is even the point of a relationship?
A relationship, yeah.
Y'all should just go like pay for dick and pay for pussy, and
at this point, that's what they're doing.
You know,
that's what they're doing at this point, man. So that's just interesting to see. Let's go to the next clip. Let's touch on this. Let's share this. I guess we have a man that shows. We have a man here that shows his pay stub, how much he's paying for child support, and at the end of the month, he's only left with $350 from his paycheck. So let's hear his complaint and let's analyze it.
Child support right there. That's what I get. Man, how many of you parents out there are giving your children more money than you can afford for yourself? Like, this is ridiculous. I'm getting stroked. I can't believe this. I'm a bottom bum right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the bum that's on the side of the street begging for money. You know what I'm saying? Looking for ducats, son, man, living for free and off other people and using government help and such like that. Man, I'm not doing any of that. And I'm working my ass off to be homeless, and I can't even get government help because I make too much money at the end of the year. Like, I make too much money to get help. And this is what I'm looking. That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. Look at the month. Here's the month. Here's the month. Here is the month. That's the next one. Here's the month. $11.95. I get $333. So what's that? $680, $690 roughly. $680. That's what I made for the whole month. That's my monthly income that I get to take home with me. That's why I'm homeless. Child support is why I'm homeless. Child support is the biggest scam on the face of the planet. There's my child.
What do you think about his complaint in child support?
You gotta be careful who you lay down with.
It boils down to that, and that's exactly what it boils down to.
Unfortunately, I feel so like sorry for this brother, man. You know that he has to go through what he has to go through. But I mean,
I just think more men are educated on the consequences of having a baby. There's a lot of consequences. It could cost you 18 years of your life, or for some 21 years of your life, where you're basically just your money is just getting sucked dry. And just like you mentioned the Anthony Edwards situation, we didn't talk about that, but you see he paid You see, he paid his not even girlfriend, his side chick, I guess that's who she was. 100,000. Wow.
Yeah.
Just to go away and abort his child. So you see, a lot of men have fallen just because of child support. It's basically a money drain. You can already see the taxes that the government already taken from his paycheck. Then you include the child support. So I think more men need to be vigilant where they put their seed, me included. You just have to be more careful, and we just gonna have to learn how to wrap it up, bro. Can't use a condom, then don't have sex, bro. At this point, at this stage in life, you're not using a condom.
Just masturbate at this point.
Nah, for real. Like if you're not looking, like if you don't want a baby, we have to be more proactive to make sure that doesn't happen, because you see the consequences out here. See the men complaining, right?
Yeah.
So that's not the kind of problems you want, because you could. He's lucky. He's paying it. He's working. He's paying it. But he could be in jail.
He could be not having a job and just like. Didn't he say he was homeless?
Well, he says he's homeless. He's obviously living.
Or he's just like saying that.
He's saying that he's probably living at his mom's house or something. But I feel the pain though, bro. I feel that. But a lot of men, I can't blame the woman in this, because we have ultimate say so in that regard, right? So we need to be more vigilant in where we put our seed. So this is not a woman issue, it's a man issue. So the onus is on us. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's check out this next story. We have your guru here, Charleston White.
Why is he my guru?
Your guru, bro. Let's see what Charleston says. He says, stick to the street code, or is it over with? Charleston White speak on the no snitching rule. And let's see what he says about the no snitching rule.
Boy. Yeah, I venture.
The no snitching rule has
It's expired.
It's over with.
Snitching is cool in a motherfucker now. It feels good. It's refreshing. Till you go in one of them yards and they say, let me see your paperwork. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see, most of us don't end up in federal prison. We end up in state prison where 95% of cases are plea bargain. So I don't know what my homeboy told the police when they separated us. I just know he got a little less time than me. And I stayed back a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because I took a plea bargain. So I don't know what he told the police, because the evidence is not out there now. You know how many niggas hiding up under that? You know how many real niggas keeping their partner secrets? You know how many real niggas keeping their partner secret because they partner some G niggas, and in some cases they partners kind of told a little bit, but they took a plea bargain, and this nigga loved whatever they love so much, he just bite down on it and hold it inside, but he got a secret resentment at that nigga. I see it all the time, my nigga. I see it all the time.
Yeah.
Them fake smiles these niggas have for each other in the same hood, in the same set. You don't know, we done shit together before when we were kids. My nigga was, yeah, homie. But he went on to learn how to fight, and he a G nigga, and he ain't told since then. But nigga, I remember. It's a whole bunch of them plea bargain cases.
What do you think about what Charleston got to say about snitching and is it dead? I mean, it says the dead. Is it the new wave or what?
Snitching has always been around. Your favorite rapper more than likely has snitched. Look at Snoop Dogg. Look at 50 Cent.
You think Snoop and 50 snitched?
Look at a bunch of our favorite rappers. They have in some sort of way snitched on somebody. It's not a new thing. I think as soon as as soon as 6ix9ine came up out of jail and people started glamorizing snitching and everything like that, that's when it started to be okay to say, oh hey, this person is a snitch, or a whole bunch of people on the internet who know nothing about jail, or people people having to go to jail for people losing their families and losing their lives because of the word or the principal act of snitching. It's not a game. to me. I don't think this snitching thing is funny at all. People's lives are at stake, and people throw that word. I feel like they throw it around too much. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, let's keep it real. If any real person is in a situation where they either gonna tell or they gonna lose their freedom, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna snitch, right? You're not, like, I'm not saying you, but like in general.
I just think it depends. Like, let's say if it was your brother, would you snitch on your brother?
No, I wouldn't snitch on my brother.
You lying like a motherfucker.
No, I wouldn't snitch on my brother.
This nigga lying.
No, I wouldn't snitch on my brother.
Hey man.
I mean, well, it's dependent on what it is.
Oh, okay.
Just to go back to what you said, it's dependent on the situation, right? The situation.
Yeah.
If he murders somebody, hell yeah, I'm snitching on him. He's done. He's out of here. He's out of here. You don't take nobody's life. That person probably had a daughter, a son, a mama, a daddy. Come on, man.
In my opinion, I think snitching is the new wave. You got one of your top rappers, Gunner, quote unquote, is a snitch, and he's
dropped one of the most fire albums this year. I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody's like, man, I know he's snitching.
It's hot.
Song hot.
It's hot.
I guess snitching is back in, man. It's back in.
Hey, man.
It's the new wave, man. Just don't do the crime, bro. You ain't gonna get snitched on. So, snitching is back, according to Charleston, and so does he also agrees.
But I mean, seriously though, are you willing to go to jail?
No, I'm not going to jail.
Okay, nigga, then you're snitching.
Man, I'm
Chill.
snitching. I never said I wasn't snitching.
Yeah, damn it.
Yeah, I'm just saying it just depends.
My auntie and uncle would lose their mind if they heard you was in jail.
Boy. Oh God, man.
What?
You're in jail.
You in jail?
Boy.
Hell, well.
Oh shit. All right, let's check out this new story. This next story, man. We have ex G League, NBA G League player Chance Comanche and his girlfriend kidnapped and murdered a woman in Las Vegas. Body remains found in the desert. Let's take a look. Let's listen to this news article and see what we can take from the story.
Are under arrest for the alleged murder of a woman. Police say Morena Rogers was reported missing December 7th. She met up with both of these people, both suspects, a few days before and has not been seen since. Comanche and Hardin were later arrested on suspicion of foul play and their role in Rogers' disappearance. Police then later discovered the human remains of a victim in a desert near Henderson outside Las Vegas, the two now being charged with kidnapping and murder. Comanche was released by the Stockton Kings after this incident.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content.
What do you think about this story? You think he did it?
Bro, Satan is collecting at the end of the year. It's so scary, bro. Honestly.
It's been collecting all year.
Yeah, but specifically around this time, just random stuff just be happening. Tragic stuff. So I mean, from what I had read, the girlfriend, the woman who got murdered and everything like that, that was her friend.
Oh really?
Yeah. I'm
wow.
that's what I believe I read. Yeah, that was her friend.
That's
so,
crazy. For them to be arrested, obviously the police have some form of evidence against them, right? So they aren't gonna just pick you up and just
CCTV is a motherfucker, ain't it?
There's cameras everywhere, man. I'm pretty sure they found something.
Blood tracing back or something.
They've already done no investigation. Maybe she told. You know what I mean? You never know. They might. This is, you said, her friend, right? So
yeah,
you never know. It probably was her. You never know. But they're together, and guess what? The cops gonna try to get that. Try to find out the truth out of one of them. One of them's gonna snitch.
Bro.
One of them's gonna say something.
Throw your whole life away and go do something stupid.
You think that maybe she was pregnant by him and
maybe
he didn't want the child?
Maybe
something.
Maybe he was fucking with her friend and
That's definitely believable.
You know, she ain't like it, so she just crashed out.
Yeah. So we'll wait for the rest of the story to unfold, and hopefully it's not what we think, but it's leaning that way if you've been arrested. So we'll wait for the rest of that story to play out.
Sure, for sure.
Let's go to the next story, where we have it says running up a bag.
Is this the same Drake lookalike from before?
No, it looks like a new lookalike, man, because this dude looks just like him. So there's a new alleged Drake lookalike charging people in the club $5,000 for an appearance. Let's take a look. He sure look like Drake, though. I'll say that. Let me make it larger. Let's take a look at this dude. The DJ. He's the DJ that looks just like Drake. Apparently, it looks just like Drake to me. It looks just like Drake. So, does Drake sue?
Man, it better just be a one-off, because you see how they got that other Drake, fake Drake out of here so quickly.
Yeah, which other fake Drake?
There was another dude who was like acting like he was Drake, and he was charging people money and going and doing club appearances and stuff. Yeah, Drake got him out of here.
Well, he's not. Well, they charge that. I guess he's charging 5 bands to make an appearance. So we'll see how that plays out too. Because
he
looks dead like Drake.
Drake
I would fall for it if I saw him.
Drake get him out of here.
You think so? Probably. He's powerful. So we'll see. It looks just like Drake to me, but never know. We already did that. I ain't really worried about that. Let's check out these artists here. Got a few here on my page. Want to look at. All right, so that's what they got. Let's see. Share this one. So basically, we have a group of Ghanaian artists that have come out and say that they don't want to promote. They want more Ghanaian artists to be promoted in their country than Nigerian artists. So some people have come on out to social media saying that they want to ban Nigerian music. So this is what this is about. So let's take a look at what they have to say.
To Ghanaians every time. That's what they are on, and that's what they play. So when you go and check Apple Music Top 100 Ghanaian songs, you see foreign music. But that's what they hear on their radio. That's what they vibe to. So that's what rings in their head. So when they want to play something here, they want to play their favorite, they go and play that, and you can't blame such an individual because they've been indoctrinated, if I'm using the right word. So if we want to do this, it has to be strategic and deliberate. Thank you.
Blessings to everybody. See, with me, everything I say is brief and short and heartfelt. You know, this is not a blame game. We are not blaming DJs, we are not blaming artists, we are not blaming consumers. It's a step in the right direction for us all in our music and our culture. So play on. Blessings.
What do you think about that?
Niggas hating, man.
You think it's hating?
Nigeria is hot right now, man. They've been hot, matter of fact. It ain't gonna stop.
I think what they said that the more Nigerian music is streamed in their country than their own artists. So they're feeling like their artists aren't getting any shine, and they're being outshined by Nigerians in their own country. So I guess they're banding together for for DJs and I guess show promoters to promote more more Ghanaian artists than Nigerian artists.
That's not gonna do nothing. They are most of the Nigerian Afrobeat artists are already like very big and commercialized and signed to big record companies. So what are y'all banding together gonna do?
we live in a free.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing they can do. Why didn't they do that to American artists? I'm pretty sure that there are people listening to a lot of American artists.
It's just hate, bro.
They didn't do that, so I guess
they not banning Lil Baby from coming to Ghana, are they?
that part. But they're not. I don't think they're banning Nigerian artists. They're just saying they want more of their music played in on the radio.
Oh, guys, it's not gonna stop.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop.
It's not gonna stop.
Either they at this point they just gotta compete. They gotta compete.
Move to the side and get rolled over.
Yeah, real talk. So that says a lot, man. I don't think this helps them any, because you're not gonna. It's what the consumer wants, right? I'm the one paying, right?
Yeah.
I want to hear something. I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna hear what I want to hear. If my favorite artist is coming to town, I'm gonna pay that money to go see my favorite artist.
Those white people in Europe are paying hella dollars to see those Nigerian artists.
Exactly.
It's like you can't stop that, man.
I haven't heard them say, "Hey, we don't want Wizkid.
Never.
You can play more." I don't even know who a hot British artist is, but you don't see nobody else doing that. So
say, "Oh yeah, I want to see Dave." You know, even though Dave is a big artist and everything like that, I want to see Dave over Wizkid. You know, they would want them both.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah, so it's just, to me, it's just tacky that they even came out and did this press conference to suppress Nigerian music. Either this is a free enterprise. You got to compete, right? You got to compete. So, yeah, hopefully they figure it out in their country, but we're not gonna stop. Nigerians aren't gonna stop making music.
Like it's like if this was coming from like South African people, then I'd be like, okay. I understand, because
why though?
They hate Nigerian artists the same way, because
they
feel like, you know, that whole thing. They feel like Nigerian artists are stealing their waves and stuff.
Not even that. It's just, it goes with South African people. They feel like Nigerian men are stealing their women, etc. So,
and then Ghanaian people. I mean, you know, that's like almost the same kind of war.
Yeah,
in a way.
Well, hopefully they figure that their shit out too. So
yeah, might not be now. 10 years down the line, something like that, because this Afrobeat gravy train ain't stopping.
It ain't stopping. No,
that ain't stopping. You feel me?
Yeah,
for sure.
There's one more I want to cover. This lady right here. We have a woman here that says she's looking for an amazing millionaire to date at the age of 53.
Wait a minute.
She's looking for a millionaire to date at the age of 53. Let's take a look at what she had to say.
Oh, how are you? Good. What's your name? I am Faith. Faith? Where are you calling us from, honey? New Orleans. New Orleans? How old are you? I'm 53. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. Get closer to the camera. I'm 53. Yeah. No, you're not. Yes, I am. What year was you born? 1970. Wow, you look amazing. Thank you. Thank you. What is the secret? A whole lot of breath work, a whole lot of yoga, and just healthy living. Are you a vegan or a vegetarian? I became a vegetarian in high school, and I've been a vegan. Now I'm kind of pescatarian. You look really good. I would have never guessed 53. No way. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, let's do it. Faith, New Orleans, 53. What do you do for a living? I am a wellness professional. I've owned yoga studios in Washington, D.C., and I teach everything from yoga, meditation, and healthy living. Okay. Do you have any kids? I do not. I have a dog. No kids. Have you ever been married? I have, when I was 20. Okay. Okay. Young. And what's your zodiac sign? I'm a Virgo. Hands down, I've been doing this show for 3.5 years, and I've had people, a lot of women, shouts to all women, who have looked amazing, but I still am in disbelief you're 53 years old. I am 53. Do it, girl. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
Wow. Very loving, very caring, that is also an entrepreneur, or at least a go-getter, like that's established. I mean, I'm an established woman. I mean, I have my own home, I've had my own businesses, and I just need someone that's going to match my energy on every level.
On every level. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers is cheating. I came out of a relationship that was filled with infidelity, and about a year ago, and now I'm ready to like jump back in. And the other deal breaker is that if he doesn't have his life together, I'm not his mama, I'm not his healer. I heal other people. So I'm not here to cradle you, and I'm not here to heal you. I'm here to love you.
You have to make a certain amount of money.
Yeah.
Woo, child. How much money you gotta make for you, Faye?
Kendra, you know, I've never ever said this out loud, but he needs to be able to, if something happens to me, he needs to be able to take care of me. So that means that he needs to be almost a millionaire. I mean, yeah.
I mean, almost a millionaire. I mean, would bare minimum be $700K, or is that too low?
Oh no, that's good. I mean, even the minimum would probably be like maybe 5 something.
Okay, so 550K is the minimum.
Is the minimum. But if we're in that range, we don't hustle together, you know.
So you said the guy you just broke up with somebody when?
Over a year ago.
Did he make that amount of money?
Pretty close to it, yeah.
Okay. Now, girl, I'm gonna let you respond, because you was gonna be a highlight anyways because you're just so fine. But now that we got, I mean, the world got to see you at 53. It's amazing to me. But now that we are here, I'm gonna let you respond, because I know my people, my cousins, they about to talk about this 550K requirement.
I know.
So what do you say to the people who may think that is just unrealistic?
I don't think it's unrealistic for me because, one, I'm 53. I also have 2 degrees. I have an MBA. I've owned my own businesses, and not just like pseudo businesses. I've owned my own businesses for over 15 years, almost 20 years now. I've always taken care of myself. I have the capacity. I mean, if you go and Google my whole existence, one of my assistants, one of my friends, she always says, she's like, oh, if you Google you're worth $1 million.
What you think about that, brother? You got a 53-year-old woman, got a dog, 2 degrees, looking for a $500,000 man.
First of all, she ain't no damn 53, bro.
I believe she's 53.
I think she's 53.
Listen, you can't. They come on the show, they tell the truth. Why would you lie that you're older?
Because fucking females lie, bruh. That's like,
come on. Nobody want to lie that they're older, though. Come on. If I'm 23, why wouldn't I just say I'm 23? All right, so let me tackle the subject here. She says she's looking for a man that makes $500,000 at the age of 53. I'm not saying she can't find that, but why would I go with a woman that has 53 years of experience in the world when I can go for someone that's 35? If I'm a man with money,
more than that, like what do some women like? Do majority of women who are looking for high value men or men that are in a certain tax bracket think they're gonna fucking be online? I don't think niggas who are really like making that type of money sitting on fucking line. Like,
no, but the thing is, she said the last man she dated made close to that. So he made close to $500,000, and she expected him to be faithful to just only her.
That's cap.
You're not gonna find that. I'm just sorry. Like if a man is making $500,000 a year, he's not gonna be faithful to just only you. I don't know where they get this delusion from.
He got a whole roster.
Like, why would I need to? Why would a man just settle for one woman when he has options, a plethora of options? plethora, and you're settling for a 53-year-old woman that's been divorced and has
ran through
2 degrees that she's obviously not using. If she's a wellness teacher, I don't know if she's using her degree. What was the point of the degree if you're going to be a yoga instructor?
Is she making that? Is she making that type?
She probably isn't. Let's just be real. I'm not saying that if she was making that amount of money, she wouldn't be looking for a man that made a lot of money.
Announcing that.
Yeah, she's obviously not making that. But she wants, women shoot higher. Nobody wants to go lower in lifestyle. So to me, her expectations are unrealistic. She's not going to be able to provide a man with a baby. So most men who do get married, maybe he can find a man that's already had kids and is looking for just a companionship, which there are men like that, but just cross your fingers, lady. You might,
sweetheart,
end up being single.
Sweetheart, listen to me. Fuck what he's talking about. Stick with your dog, get a vibrator, and keep it pushing. All right.
She been doing that.
Just keep it pushing. Just keep it pushing, cause
yeah, that's crazy. But, expectations is out of this world. But
that nigga that you looking for is not.
Doesn't exist. Nah. He might exist.
I mean, he might exist, but you're gonna be coming through a lot to get to that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
553K? That's unethical to me.
Yeah, buddy.
Unethical.
But
can you imagine if we as men acted like the way women act when we are looking for a companion or whatever, and it was like that?
Some men say they want to.
Crazy, bro.
Some men have realistic expectations, and it is what it is.
I'm pretty sure they do.
So it works both ways. So, but I just think more than likely it's women because they've been sold this fairy tale lifestyle, and
Cinderella.
They want to live this Real Housewives of Atlanta, Potomac life, and they'll do nothing till they get that, and they'll stay single if they have to until they achieve that goal. But good luck to all of them. But that's. We're gonna round up this
nasty work.
This stream. Thanks to my guest here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and to this channel. And we would love to hear your feedback in the comment section. And we look forward to the next stream. All right, we're out.